What's up, guys? I didn't think we were going to catch a break in the weather, but we finally did, so let's put this drone in the air before it starts raining again. Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
Popeye and Amelia are hanging out inside because the weather is bad. We just caught maybe a 5-minute break in between the rain here. I have a Potensic drone, the Potensic D20 I think it is. This is a drone that you can pick up on Amazon. It has altitude hold, Wi-Fi FPV camera, and I tend to like the Potensic name overall, so let's put this in the air and see how it does. You know the drill. If we like everything while it's in the air, we'll take the time at the end of the video and show you everything that comes in the box. Okay, we have an auto takeoff button, so that's what I'm gonna hit. We're in the air. Almost no wind at all. I'm not touching any controls other than the right stick to help control it. Because this is an altitude hold drone, I wanna see how it does on its own here. And it's doing a pretty good job. Just little minor adjustments, but not bad at all for a small drone that could be flown inside, but definitely big enough to be flown out in the front yard or backyard on a nice calm day like this. Now the camera quality,
it's just pointing down.
Yeah, I think the angle is down too much because in order to get a good angle, we gotta fly pretty high. And
Can you adjust the camera?
Fixed pitch. Nope, can't. Now the lights on the drone look really good, but look at that. If you were flying this drone inside, you'd have to have about 30 to 40 foot ceilings just to see at a very steep angle. Abby, pan from the drone where it is now, I won't move it, down to the road so they can see how high up that is. That's pretty high up. I'm probably 25, 30 feet maybe right now.
Where'd you go now?
And I'm just getting a shot of the road. So as far as a camera drone goes, this is sadly not very functional simply because of the angle of the camera. That alone right there just kills it. But the lights on the drone look really good. It's very bright and easy to see. I'm going to fly this a little bit closer so you guys can see the lights really nicely. Ah, springtime. The rain sucks, but the birds are out, the drones are out, we're having a good time.
The drones are out.
Look at that, white lights on the front, red on the back. It looks great, but there's our shoes. Normally this would be pointing at us at that angle. Let's see how high we'd have to fly. There's Abby. Okay, all right, there we are. Quite high in the sky now, just to barely get a shot of us.
You have to really, like, rock it backwards.
Really don't like that angle, but I'm gonna, are you ready? I'm gonna fly around as fast as I can in the beginner mode. So here is full flight forward, all the way forward. It's actually pretty quick. All the way forward. Of course, everyone's just looking at the ground on the FPV, so make sure you get a good shot because...
I saw your pole in the corner of my eye.
Okay. Yeah, now the drone itself is flying like a breeze. It's flying really well, but the camera, I'm very stuck on that just because it's been a long time since we've seen a camera that's that bad of an angle. Yeah. Now, I mean, it'd be nice if you could adjust it. I'm just going to feel like an idiot if we can't, so I better just go double check because I feel like that's such a bad angle. We should be able to, so let me go check.
All right. Sometimes Nate likes to say things before he checks. We'll see. Is it fixed?
You definitely cannot adjust the angle.
Ah.
It's a shame too because the drone is just flying so well. Now, our FPV signal, it's okay. It's choppy, yeah, but it's okay. And then also the camera quality itself, at least what's being transmitted, doesn't look great. There's no micro SD card slot on the drone, so this is as good as it gets. Again, a real shame just because it's flying so well. Well, let's see if we have a couple other features. I know we can control the camera from the transmitter, and those buttons are labeled. Headless mode, auto land, and then you can click the joysticks, but they're not labeled, so let's click them. I want to click the right one. I got 3 beeps, so I'm guessing we're in the highest rate. Yes, so clicking the right stick is your rates. I want to zip it around quick. You ready? Left, and we'll go to the right. And coming back, nice and fast little drone. I do like that. Very capable, very fun to fly. We'll go back down into rate 1, just nice and smooth here. And let's click the left stick and see if that does anything. I'm holding it. That's how we trim. Okay, because there are no trim buttons. So you click and hold that left stick and then use the right stick and give it direction to trim. That's it. No flips, No crazy bells and whistles. This is a small, oh look, we even have, look at that telemetry on screen. I just now noticed that. 40% battery life, and it even tells us how high we are. So the fact that they have that telemetry on screen is really nice. Transmitter signal strength, that's a good little bonus too. And you guys notice the motors, they are direct driven props right to the motor and the motor shaft. There's no gears. And so I like that a lot on a little drone like this. Less things to break if you crash, and just less things to wear out too. I like that. I think they sound good. Higher RPM, but I like that. They're good sized motors. Let's give it a little throttle punch, even though we're a few minutes into our flight. We'll go 3, 2, 1. Not so punchy. We'll go to a higher. 3? Now we're in rate 3, and we'll see if it makes any difference. In 3, 2, 1. Doesn't seem to make any difference at all. And that's okay. I didn't expect a lot of throttle punch. This is a cool little drone. I think that if they had a better camera angle, we'd be onto something great here. But for some reason, I was just looking at the ground the whole time. Why did they choose that angle? Did they assume that everybody would be flying at maybe about 50 feet or so all the time?
Maybe that's why there was a big warning label on their transmitter when you took it out of the box that said, like, it'll start transmitting a deep, deep sound when it loses range. So I bet you maybe that's why.
Yeah.
They want you to fly it high. But
That's a shame that you've got such a good drone, but one thing, one crutch really just holding the whole thing back. I really am disappointed by that, because really this would be a very good option for a drone out there. But I'm probably not going to show everything that comes in the box. We can talk about it really quickly. It has spare props, prop guards, which is kind of nice for beginners.
A screwdriver.
Has a screwdriver. I think they all do. Has a USB charge cable and instruction manual.
And the transmitter.
Yeah, let me show them, because this is actually.
It has the chip clip phone holder, so it actually holds. Yeah, it actually holds bigger size phones, which is nice. And then the drone.
And the phone holder is optional. You can just take that off very easily. Yeah, this is okay. And then we get a beep and a light blinking for low battery
So that
warning.
was a 6-minute.
And it vibrated. Wow.
Like a 6-minute flight time.
Okay, so I'm going to hit auto land and help steer it down to the sidewalk. There you go, the Potensic D20. It's going to be an overall pass for me because of the camera angle. That's it. If Potensic is watching this, guys, I mean, I would have just aimed the camera up a little bit and you'd be onto a really good product. Anyone else watching this, it's definitely a pass. Unless you like looking at the ground the whole time and you want to pay more for a camera that looks at the ground the whole time. If that's your prerogative, then this is the drone for you. Otherwise, save the $60 and put it towards something else a little bit nicer. Now, if you're still interested in this for whatever reason, or you want to keep a close eye on it, maybe they go on a deep, deep sale because of this review, or other people giving honest reviews, hopefully, then we'll have it linked in the description box below. By all means, check it out. You never know. Sometimes after we put our videos out, if it's not a great product, you'll see price drops within 24 hours or so. So keep an eye on that. I don't really see how, if a person is smart with their money and they look up a review before they buy something like this, I don't really know why anyone would buy this. It has so much going for it though. Really nice phone mounting system, an awesome transmitter, things are labeled, it feels good, it didn't feel cheap. The drone itself is made out of nice quality plastic and stuff. Really, all thumbs up, but how can you say good, it is a camera drone. So at the end of the day, how could I sleep at night if I said, yeah, buy this, even though it's looking at the ground? I can't. So give us a thumbs up for the honesty and saving you guys $60. Hopefully we saved somebody out there $60. And if you would really like to support us directly, we'll have our Patreon page linked in the description box below. We've got some new goals set over there to get better, higher quality products on the channel, because let's face it, companies don't like hearing you say their product is bad. So if we're going to give you guys honest reviews, then we're going to have some funding to make that stuff happen. This spring and summer, we're hoping to get some bigger, more expensive products on the channel, and you guys can help make that happen. To those of you that are already supporting us on Patreon, a huge, huge thanks to all of you. We'll have your names, some of you, on the end screen scrolling up. Others will be in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.